Hello there, my name is Barry, and in this video I'm going to give you 3 simple steps to make a massive solo boost on basically any budget multi-effects pedal. Today I'm going to be using the Sonic Cake Pocket Master because that is the cheapest multi-effects pedal that I own. I bought 3 of them when they were approximately £49, and you can get them even cheaper now. They might be down towards like $42.99, something like that. I'll leave a link to one in the description. But essentially, the steps I'm going to give you today are going to work for any of the current, or even any multi-effects model or process or multi-effects unit out there. It's principles, not necessarily steps to follow. For this demonstration, I'm going to use the Sonic Cake Sonic Link app so that you can get a proper visual of exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going to build a lead guitar tone. And I'm going to build a lead guitar patch, which I will make available for free download in the description of the video as well. And then for the video today, I'm going to use my often neglected Sterling AX40, which of course is Music Man's budget model for the Music Man Axis, which was Eddie Van Halen's signature in the early 90s. I've had this one upstairs in the wardrobe, gathering those for about 2 years, and I took it out and restrung it the other day. So I am really, really happy to have this bad boy back in my life. So we're going to use this for today's video. Before we kick things off, if this is your type of thing, talking about pedals, talking about tone, learning how to do patches and multi-effects, that type of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video and comment and let me know what you thought and so on and so forth. So let's get stuck into it. So what I've started off with today is the base preset 1 that comes on the Pocket Master. It's literally called Pocket Master. I'm actually going to turn that down a little bit because it is quite hot. So there we go. Which in itself has all the good characteristics of a good lead guitar tone. And it's meant to, because it's meant to be the first thing you hear when you plug it in. It's meant to make you sound like a rock star instantly. And it ticks all those boxes, but I think we can make it even better and even more relatable to the everyday guitar player. Quickly, before we get into actually carving out this tone, I do not claim to be anything special of a guitar player. I know my way around the fretboard, I can do some fancy stuff, but that's it. So if I make mistakes and it sounds a bit sloppy, just leave me at it, please. Right, so here we are over at the Pocket Master app, or the Sonic Link app, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, this is preset number 1 that comes pre-installed with all of your Pocket Masters, right? And the very, very first thing that we look at is the amp. And in this case, the preset 1 comes with some sort of a Bogner amp, which is quite a high gain amp. So let's do the first things first. We're going to increase the volume. Bring it up to say 65. Okay, that's a really, really good way, that's a really good volume boost. I'm happy with that. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to boost. I don't particularly like these frequencies, but I've stuck with it, so we're going to work. We're going to make it work. I'm going to boost 500 hertz. That's really giving a boost around the frequencies that we want to highlight when we're playing a lead. So I'm quite happy. Yeah, okay. I might give a little bit of a high-end boost as well. Just... Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And I'm going to bring back down 100 hertz a little. Yeah, okay, cool, right. We're carving out a good, decent tone here. So let's see what it sounds like without the EQ. So that's just that bog standard rhythm. Okay, and here is our lead boost with just the EQ. Already like miles ahead. Let's go for a delay now, and I quite like an analog delay. So this is the delay that was already preset. Let's just see what that sounds like with this, because it might be enough. I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm not wanting to highlight the delay. The delay is not going to be like a big factor in it. It's literally just going to add a little bit of sparkle on the top of our lead. So I'm okay with that. That's absolutely fine. So now we're going to go in for stage 3, and this is what I just call the finishing touches. It's like the mastering process during recording that just brings everything together. I'm really happy with my foundation rhythm tone. I'm really happy that I have boosted that and just added a little bit of sparkle to cut through the mix. Now I want to make sure that I have some added articulation to make those solos just ever so slightly easier under the fingers. A lot of people think that means just add loads of gain. Gain is not necessarily the answer, and I don't think it's going to be the answer for this one. So what we are going to do is we are going to add an overdrive pedal to see how we get on, but see what I do. So this is a really good example. This is the stock one, and it's basically an Ibanez Tube Screamer, a TS9, and as you can see, the gain is all the way to 0 because we're not adding gain. We want to basically just add the circuitry. The circuitry itself does something to it. It adds a little bit of volume, not a whole lot of perceivable volume, but it does add a little bit of something, giving us that extra bit of pick articulation and just making those notes slightly easier to play under fingers. So let's see if you can hear a difference. So this is without the overdrive. Okay, and I'm going to turn on the overdrive. Not saying we're going to stick with this one, but let's see what it sounds like. So straight away, that does make it slightly easier to play. The harmonics sort of just come to me a little bit easier. The notes feel softer under fingers. But I'm not 100% happy with that. So let's have a look for a different overdrive pedal. Okay, so we've only got 2 options here. We've got a Tube Screamer and a Butter OD. Not entirely sure what that's meant to be. To be fair, that has gotten me way closer and has gone totally against what I was saying about adding loads more gain. Okay, so a little bit too much gain. Too much gain can lead to fizziness. And fizziness can lead to muddiness. Bit of a strange one, but fizziness can lead to muddiness, which I don't want. So I'm going to bring it back down to, let's say, 16 on the gain. I'm quite happy with that. So let's see what that sounds like in the difference. So I would say that's just a very forward rhythm sound. Let's put on the overdrive. I actually might even take the gain down a little bit more. Let's go down to like 10. I still want to hear that like pick articulation, and I think I've kind of hit the sweet spot there. And there we have it. That is our lead sound. I'm going to name this, I'm going to export it. So I've called that lead boost. That is in the link in the description. And I'm really happy with it. It's got all the elements. It's got the three simple things that you can apply to any other multi-effects processor. Have a good rhythm tone for starters, then boost it, make sure that it cuts through the mix and sitting at a good volume, and then make sure, along with some like sparkle, and then make sure that it has good articulation, that it just has that extra little bit of squeeze just to bring everything together. Once again, my name is Barry. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and tell me down below what you thought of my patch, if you liked it, and make sure you download it. I'll have links in the description for all that kind of jazz. And I'll see you in the next one.